Hey folks, which is better, cardio or weights? Watch on to find out. Hi, my name's Dave from Dave Shields Fitness, and today I'm going to dig into this very subject, hopefully give you some pointers on what you can do with your own training and give you some recommendations to how to move forward. Right, let's dive straight in. So the first thing I want to say is the title there of the video. It's not really the question that we should be asking. It's not really a case of one being better than the other. They both have their benefits. So I think that the question that we need to ask or to clarify is cardio or weights for what? Okay, so what was one better for the other? Because like everything else in the fitness industry, there is a big fat "it depends" question in there. So really, it depends on what we're training, what sort of goal, what we're training for, as to whether one would be more beneficial than the other. So, for example, someone training for a marathon is going to be doing a lot of cardio, okay, because that's just what they're going to be training for. They're going to be doing lots of hours out on the road, long, slow distance training. Okay, someone who's doing a sprint, 100 meters, is going to be spending more time in the gym doing weights. So that's going to be more beneficial for them. So really, we need to qualify the question first. All right, so what we're going to talk about, or what I'm going to talk about today, is really what is best for fat loss, because that's the most common sort of theme really from people, certainly from people who join the gym at the start of the year. Fat loss, weight loss is going to be their goal. So I'm going to look at it from the perspective of wanting to lose weight, lose fat. Okay, so we'll dig in then. So cardio does have its benefits. All right, so it's good for heart health. It gives you a calorie deficit, which is all important. As you know, if you've been watching my work regularly, we need a calorie deficit. It has its cardiovascular, for your heart and lungs, benefits too. And also, it burns more calories than the weight training does. Okay, now that is minute for minute. Okay, so 30 minutes of 30 minutes of cardio in the gym, you burn calories than the weight session, 30 minutes of weight session. And that's just because that's a continuous exercise that you're going to be doing all the time for that full 30 minutes. Your body's going to be moving. With the weights, you're going to spend a lot of time resting between sets, moving between equipment. So very less work going to be carried out on the weights in terms of burning calories. More on that a bit later, because that's not the end of that particular story. Okay, so the weights, you build muscle. Okay, now there is the next thing down there, which is called EPOC, which is excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And what that means is, like I said here, you burn more calories during the session. Well, with weights or resistance training, your body continues to burn fat or use calories up to 24 hours after your session, as your muscles are repairing, your body's repairing itself. So you do get the benefit of burning extra calories, and because of that, you're going to be getting a quicker metabolism. So your body's going to metabolize things a bit faster. So really, you're going to they both have the benefits. Okay. Now, in an ideal world, you'll probably want to do both, but that would look quite a time-consuming program to do. You'd do your half an hour of cardio, and then you would do your 45 minutes or whatever hour of weights session. So really, the next thing we want to look at is what's going to be best for you if your goal is fat loss, and you're struggling a bit for time, or you've just got time to do one 45-minute session. So that's the next thing we will want to talk about. So really then you're looking at maybe doing a hybrid of the two. So incorporating your cardio with your resistance training. And now you can do that in the form of circuit style training, which is what you can find in sort of boot camp type classes. Now these are very popular, and for good reason. So you're combining the CV work, the cardio element, and you're also combining the resistance training. So you're going lighter on the weights, you're doing higher reps, but then you're moving between stations doing different exercises, and you'll do up to 3 to 5 circuits depending on how many stations there are, and you'll hit all the major muscle groups. Okay, so really if you're looking to lose weight, okay, then and you're short on time, then the boot camp style circuit training is going to be sort of more beneficial to you. Now, if you're just starting out and you're thinking, oh, it's not really my thing, the boot camp, all that high energy stuff, you're maybe not up to that level either. You just don't want to join that style class or do that type of workout. Then really, you're going to be better off starting with resistance training in your program and then upping your NEAT score, your non-exercise activity, thermogenesis, which means you're getting in your 10,000 steps, making sure you move more during the day generally, doing that, and then hitting the resistance training. Now you can do that at home using body weight to start off with, doing squats, lunges, press-ups, assisted pull-ups, that kind of thing. And that's going to start to build muscle, start your metabolism going faster. So really, if you don't want to do the boot camp, then just stick with resistance training. Okay. Now, a lot of people get caught down the trap. They start off the new year and they join the gym, and then they'll go straight to, they'll be drawn to the stepper or the cross trainer and just do endless hours on the cross trainer a week, just going through the motions really. And like I say, it will have some benefits doing the cardio, but you're not going to be maximising your time. All right, you're going to potentially be losing muscle as well doing just cardio, which I've put down there. It is that on the downside, your body will burn calories, but those calories are going to come from fat, but also from your muscle. So you're not necessarily going to change your body shape by just doing cardio. All right, so I don't want to tell you to ignore the cardio totally, because it is important, but if you can get in your daily steps and get moving more regularly, that will take care of that element, and the weights will give you lots of other benefits as well. So stick with resistance training. 2 to 3 times a week would be ideal, okay? And then on your days off, getting your steps up and doing some recovery work, some stretching would be optimum. Now, the next thing to talk about is your diet. Just because you're going out and you're joining the gym, you're going to be doing all this work, doesn't mean to say that you can then eat what you like. So there is a caveat to the weights, and that is that you need to eat more protein to keep hold of that muscle that you're building, or to help to build that muscle. So you need to up your protein, still have a calorie deficit. It's quite tricky. So you need your calorie deficit, you need to up your protein, and that way you're going to maximise your chances of building muscle and also losing fat, which is kind of the holy grail really, and it's quite hard to do, but you need to get your nutrition dialed in, because if you don't, all this is going to be for nothing. You can't out-train a bad diet. So get your nutrition dialed in, get your protein intake up, and you'll see the benefits of resistance training. Okay, so hopefully that's as clear as mud. All right, we've answered the question, cardio versus weights. Yeah, it depends, all right, what your goal is. But if your goal is fat loss, prioritise resistance training. Okay, HIIT training, boot camp style training is beneficial, but building muscle, however you do that, is going to be better for your all-round strength, your body. So prioritise your weights and up your NEAT score. Nail your diet is the other one, your nutrition. Okay, so thanks for watching this. Give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing, that'd be great. And then you can see all more content coming up. There's going to be lots more content based around educational style, some recommendations, and even some actual workouts I'm going to put on here as well. If you would like to see some boot camp style workouts, then I can do those, and I can do a follow along. If you put in the comments that you'd like to see that, that would be great. And yeah, stay fit, guys, and I shall see you again. Cheers.